Clark shamed haters. Mercury announcer Bronson demands Indiana Fever to apologize to Caitlin Clark for WNBA hate. Caitlin Clark has emerged as one of the brightest stars in the WNBA, making significant contributions to the league's visibility and popularity. Her talent on the court, combined with her vibrant personality, has captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. However, not everyone is on board with the praise she receives. Recently, Bronson, an announcer for the Phoenix Mercury, stirred controversy by demanding that the Indiana Fever publicly apologize to Clark. This demand raises questions about accountability, the nature of public discourse in sports, and the role of social media. Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA is undeniable. With her impressive performances and competitive spirit, she has helped elevate the league's profile. Yet, Bronson's comments suggest a belief that Clark is somehow responsible for the criticism she receives, particularly from online trolls. During a discussion on a Twitter Spaces hosted by Sheryl Swoopes, Bronson implied that Clark should address the negativity directed at her, claiming that if she doesn't take action, the Indiana Fever should step in. This demand highlights a troubling trend where public figures are expected to moderate the behavior of their critics. It's important to recognize that internet trolls often act anonymously and are unlikely to be swayed by public statements. The idea that a professional athlete should bear the responsibility of managing the discourse around them is not only impractical, but also unfair. Bronson also made the argument that the WNBA doesn't need saving, just promotion. While her point about the necessity of marketing is valid, it overlooks the complexities of how leagues grow and thrive. Promotion indeed costs money, and the visibility of star players like Clark can drive interest and revenue. However, the narrative that the league requires a specific player to generate this interest can be reductive. Caitlin Clark has become a catalyst for the league's promotion, but attributing the entire success or failure of the WNBA to her presence is misleading. Many players contribute to the league's growth, and it's crucial to recognize the collective effort involved in promoting women's sports. The most contentious aspect of Bronson's statement is her demand for an apology. She suggested that if Clark doesn't address her critics, the Indiana Fever should apologize on her behalf. This implies that the organization is somehow responsible for the actions of fans or critics who may not even be affiliated with the team. To suggest that a team should take responsibility for the actions of individuals outside their organization is absurd. The Fever's connection to Clark is as a team that supports her. They cannot control the opinions of all fans or analysts. Moreover, Bronson's demand seems to deflect attention away from her own responsibilities as a commentator, especially given her past criticisms of Clark. Sheryl Swoopes, a celebrated player in her own right, has often criticized Clark. This creates a complicated dynamic, as Swoopes' views carry weight in the basketball community. However, the narrative that Swoopes has perpetuated, dismissing Clark's achievements, can be seen as detrimental. Instead of fostering a supportive environment for young talent, such criticism can discourage players and create unnecessary divisions within the sport.